I know it might not look like it, but they definitely had us rattled at times during the games, and we're thankful for the opportunities we had. So.
That one big run you had at the beginning of the
game. What's the moment when you start to realize, like you could run away with this? Like, what's the moment in a game like this where there's a lot of build-up, there's national attention, everybody feels like it's a big test for you guys, where you look around and say, actually, we could really kind of steamroll this?
I saw it the first drive. I kind of played in a lot of games in my college career, and I kind of can sense, from like what they was giving me. Our coaches kept telling us all week, you don't got to be Superman. Just play what they're giving you. If they give you those inside plays and those inside runs, and take it. In the pass game, when it's time to block, you got to be able to fit them up. I think we did a wonderful job of execution, and it allowed us to make explosive plays on the back end as far as running the ball and passing the ball. So I kind of knew in the first drive, like, okay, this is going to be a long game for them, but we still can't be too high, can't be too low. You got to stay in the middle, and you got to continue to have that humble mindset. So
you mentioned the first drive, though. You had the big run to kind of get things going. How big do you think it was to just kind of set the tone early like that?
I think it's important. Setting the tone is everything, man. You wake up every day and you happy to have your job and you have a smile on your face, you're going to be able to have a great day. That's just the way life works. And I knew that, if we had that spark in the beginning, that was going to set a tone for us to be able to, domino effect and have a lot of touchdowns this game. So it was great for me to start off like that. And, my mindset has always been, I'll do whatever the team needs me to do to help the team win, because I want to win that bad. So.
Coach Cignetti mentioned how important RPO is to the run game. Can you illustrate how important it was today in setting up, some of the runs you guys were doing?
It was very important. We kind of didn't know what they were going to come out in. We didn't know how they were going to play it. They had 2 weeks just like we did, so we didn't know if they were going to play heavy run or heavy pass, but we knew that whether they was pulling the ball and I had to sell my fake so that we can draw those safeties down to us so we can get those back end throws, or vice versa. If they was going to play 2 high safeties and be able to force us to beat them running the ball, we was going to have to take care of that. So, we kind of knew that it was going to be a game where we don't know what they were going to come out in. And, I do believe that we executed the way we need to be. So
7-0, a lot of fun.
That backup quarterbacks come in and, defense help, but you didn't miss a beat offensively.
Next man up, pick up the rifle and you got to keep going. I believe everybody on this team has deserved the right to be able to go out there and play at a high level. And you see it from no drop-off. Running backs, receivers, tight ends, quarterback, defensive players as well. It's a standard. It doesn't matter who's in the game. We truly believe in keeping that standard no matter what jersey number you have.
What was it like playing in this atmosphere today?
It was wonderful, man. I never seen this house packed out like this, but it was great, man. I was feeding off the energy. So I was excited. As soon as I came out there, I was running around. As soon as the coin toss happened, so it was wonderful for me to experience that. So.
7-0 sound like a lot of fun.
Wonderful. Not enough though. Jobs ain't done. Job is not done.
Nebraska gives up about 84 rushing yards per game. You guys, shattered that. What did you guys see?
Put the ball where it needs to be, and you make plays on the back end. They've done a wonderful job these past few games. Before that, I know they didn't have any rushing touchdowns, and I had in my mindset like we need to break that. We need to put the ball in the end zone, not for people to say the running backs in Indiana doing well. No, but that's what the team needed so that we can be able to excel the way we wanted to. So that was our mindset, and then we knew we had to have a chip on the shoulder. So that was a good thing about it.
Justice Tyson said you guys expected there to be holes because the O-line played well this year, but he was surprised by how big the holes were. Is that something you noticed as well?
Man, it was like the Red Sea. I was in that joint like, whoa, I had no idea, but it was great, man. As soon as I come to the sideline, I always congratulate the O-line because they did a wonderful job. They might not get as much credit in TV time and all the different things, but man, they are doing a wonderful job, and I'm excited to have them, for the next few games that we have, and then hopefully, the playoffs and things like that. So those are great guys, and, we keep that mentality that we got to continue to get better and keep working, and I know we can go far.
You said the playoffs. Are you allowed to say that word?
Hey, I'll probably get in trouble for it, but hey, it definitely take it one day at a time, one game at a time, but, you got to have big dreams. You got to have big dreams. So.
Justice, you mentioned that today might be a little bit of a statement win for you guys. Going up against a defense that was as stout as it was on paper like Nebraska's, what does that say about your offense?
Says that we, like Coach Cignetti says, we did all right. We're pretty good, but, we definitely got things to work on. There's always nicks and things that we can always develop in. And, you know, we're going to play some thicker competition down the line, and it's important to, you know that we can do some damage too, and these teams coming here are good, but we're good too. But at the end of the day, like, we got to work on the things that, you know, we can improve on so that we can excel.
Two more.
Justice, when you first got here, you said in the locker room you didn't sense a lot of excitement. What did you sense today after the game?
I mean, I sense everything. I mean, the energy was just phenomenal. It was just, like, wonderful to see the guys' faces who've been going through so much for so long, you know, not really winning. And, you know, some guys who haven't even been a part of the team, I think it was, 2020 or 2021, when they were really well, or when they did really well. And it was great to just see the guys being able to put a smile on their face and just enjoy. And, you know, as me being a leader, you know, it's good to, you know, enjoy it with them. But, you know, I tell them, hey, when it's time Sunday and Monday to come around, we need to do it again. So.
You mentioned the school. Was that as special of a touchdown as you had today? Because you said you wanted to get that. And I mean, just in career, in terms of, you know, big moments, was that the biggest touchdown of your career?
It was definitely one of the ones that I was like, wow, that was